All right, and we're on. Okay, so
Huzzah.
last scene we left off on, Dexelix was unfortunately being told that he had to pay a fine because a rat was seen
And
wandering into his home.
Sorry.
mm-hmm. Pay your rat tax. The rat tax. I like that.
Rat pack.
I'm about to fucking lie.
Are y'all able to hear us okay?
Well, I mean, they heard rat tax, so yeah.
They did hear rat tax.
Yeah, anyway, hey, like, can I lie?
No.
I, well, I
Her self
mean,
was so bad they literally watched it walk into your house.
Are you sure you're not a map? Just gaslight the map.
What are you talking about?
Are you sure it wasn't your house they saw the rat walking into and you're just blaming me?
oh yeah, last
Karen?
night we were getting home from work and we happened to see this rat wander, right through your. They seem to just pop open one of the windows a little bit and just get themselves into your house.
Hmm? Oh! Now you say it, I actually know what you're talking about.
You do remember, as per the HOA contract, you are not to keep vermin as pets. You are allowed one cat or dog or gerbil or goldfish.
Darn it, that's information that I did not know.
Hey, John.
Yeah?
I have an extremely funny angle for you.
See, because what I was going to say was, oh, that's
I
not a
really
rat.
thought this was a gerbil.
I really thought this was a gerbil.
Oh, I got the eye patch, you see. See, I was gonna go with the teammate angle, too. Just be like,
Oh, wait.
excuse me, you sordid bitch. That's my fucking friend. But,
Oh, wait, you know what?
so teammate, it's
Why
actually
am
a
I
gerbil.
lying? Fuck.
Yeah,
I
why
just
are you lying?
Because lying's just sort of my go-to.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because of your previous characters.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, that's actually just one of my teammates.
I didn't know you had a druid on your team.
Yeah, like, she ain't. She's just a rat, like, half the time.
Oh, a were rat.
Oh, I...
Oh.
Hold on.
She's been
Okay.
vetted by the college.
God.
I don't know, I didn't, like, ask her about her culture or anything. Legit. Joke, that's a biological thing. Right, anyway, she's leaving in the trash can right now. You can just go talk to her if you want.
I think we're good. I guess I guess we won't need to come in and check. Do remember to trim your lawn though.
Right,
This bullshit.
right. I know it's starting to get a little on the longer side. I'll have it taken care of soon.
You're 1/16th of an inch too high. You're getting there.
I know. Thank you for letting me know. It's very neighborly of you.
And do remember to come to the local potluck next week if you're able to. I'm making lemon squares.
Like, roll insight, roll something. See if you can remember any dirt about them and just subtly throw it in their face.
Well, that's why I gotta get to the potluck.
Oh, that's fair. But you already know anything about Karen here.
Hey now, maybe her name's Bridget.
Is
Her name's Susan.
I'm Susan Madison.
Yeah.
It's
Sorry.
clearly a Karen.
Sorry, I'm sorry. It's fucking Susan. Does Dex happen to remember anything particularly saucy he can drop on Susan?
Probably not. I don't think you'd really actually associate with the home association.
True, but you like dirt, right?
I do.
What did... Roll for dirt!
Like I said,
No,
that'd be
no,
more like
no. See,
potluck.
that's going to be what Vi is going to have to switch gears into digging up dirt on them.
Huh. But yeah, definitely. I'll try to make sure my day's clear. I'd hate to miss you, 11 squares.
Ah, yes, they're to die for. Bye-bye.
Haha, yeah, all right, bye. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Close this door.
Fucking bitch.
Fucking home association. You try to have a nice house and a nice place, and fucking leeches start crawling all over you.
That they think they can find you.
I didn't. That's all. That's all I really had for that.
All right. Bye. You are hungover and awake now. It's a very unfortunate thing to be when you're hungover, but you are awake.
No? Okay. Not that one, actually.
Yeah, yes, I'll change back.
I guess.
Do you climb out of the trash? Do you climb out of the wastebasket first?
Yes.
No.
Halfway.
Climb halfway out. Charm is sitting there in front of it, just looking up at you. Swish, 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 swish. And you transform back.
I intimidated the last cat who tried.
You're gonna traumatize that poor cat.
Yeah, but this is Charm. Charm's a fucking killer.
Dex, I didn't know you had a cat.
Well, I didn't know you'd be sleeping in the trash bin. Today's just full of surprises, ain't it?
What's the cat's name?
Well, first of all, good morning, I guess. This is my house. Secondly, his name's Charm, because, it's a charming name.
Gotcha.
You have to laugh at that,
Ha,
There we go.
there you go. What's for breakfast?
Wow! You know what? I really gotta reread that contract we signed about you lodging here. I didn't know I included a free breakfast in it. Let's see. On the real though, what would I have? Probably just basic stuff like eggs and sausage.
Fi's tired.
Eggs, bacon, cheese, sausage.
Well, I'm just making a basic breakfast. I guess you could have some of it.
Thanks, bruh.
So yeah, Dexlix will go ahead and cook a breakfast for 1.5.
Actually. No, is it our connection or their connection?
It's mystery.
Am I back? Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. It's,
Oh, welcome back.
as I was saying, I can't believe Dex plans on eating no breakfast. So you make your breakfast for 1.5. How are you splitting it?
1.5.
But I
But-
tried going for the one, but was smacked and went for the half.
Perfect.
You know, I can't do my full potential when we're doing our job later if I'm, like, hungry.
You know, like, that doesn't really sound like anywhere near my problem.
Looks at your inventory. Don't you have like a shitload of rations?
That's rations, though.
All right, and today's the day that the ration returns to you sans can.
There we go.
Ooh.
Alright, that's breakfast.
Vi, where's all your rations? Am. It's been 10 minutes. Am.
Ew.
A single bite is enough to feed a grown man for an entire day.
How many did you eat? 4.
Perfect. But all right, so you guys are doing that. Meanwhile, let's go over to let's go over to Catherine, who's about to get a visitor. So, Addison,
Yeah.
you head in to check in with Catherine.
Yes.
Okay. Let me roll a dice here to see how she did. That's pretty alright. Okay. So you'll head in and you'll say, good morning.
Good morning to you as well. I trust you were able to find what you were trying to.
Yes. The mercenary company that works for us that comes into contact. Let's see. Hold on, I have it written down over here. Oh, they call themselves the Boar's Head.
I see. The board had.
Mm-hmm.
And it was they who were having the territorial and contract disputes with the Roaring Lions.
Yes.
I see. Boar's Head. He pulls out a small notebook and writes it in there. Very well. Thank you. Was
Mhm.
there anything else you might have been able to dig up on that?
Oh, yes. The Boar's Head generally tends to meet. Let's see. There's a trading post about 5 miles west of town. That's where they usually meet up to discuss business.
I see. This has been very useful information. And he will he'll pull together like what's a reasonable amount of gold to tip here? About 3 gold.
All right.
It's not much, but it's what I could spare for now. And believe me, I'll certainly try to give you a more apt thanks later.
Thank you.
Nods. Very well then. I will be off.
He's not used to getting tips.
I imagine not, but anyone who assists him in his attempt to destroy his brother will be rewarded handsomely.
Yes, yes. As grim as we can get.
The blood money will flow.
It's funny. He's a really nice person. But
For the
yeah.
science.
From there, he'll just sort of make his way out that way. Like, unless there's any other business to attend to from, like, the guild or his companions, he's gonna beeline it there.
All right, and real quick, Gage. My brain is currently still fried from being asleep, and I can't remember which name that starts with D it is. If it was Daphne, or if it was Danny, or what's your character's name again?
I
Diane.
did it. I poisoned your mind.
Diane. Right.
Hey, Gage, I remember her name.
I know it now, but for whatever reason, Daphne was stuck in my head for a bit.
And every time I said
It's
Daphne,
because that was your joke when you were labeling the token.
No, legit. I was having trouble remembering.
So you put it off as a joke.
Typically.
All right, Diane. All right, Diane, you're waking up after some weird medical experimentation. You feel pretty all right. There's a mild ringing in your ears. It's slightly annoying, but nothing to trouble you too much.
Not any worse than it has been any other time.
Yeah, no. Not any worse.
Okay.
Seems this time actually went really well.
Well, I'm not coughing up blood in my spleen. I would assume that means it went better.
Mm-hmm.
Um.
Ooh. Let's see. If you're heading outside, the dorms are around here. Yeah, you'll honestly
Was it-
probably run into Garuk.
Hmm?
I was gonna say, are we meeting up to go into the dungeon today, or are we meeting up to do other things today?
Good question. You do run into Garuk, so you could ask him.
Varuk God.
Garuk.
Oh, Garuk, fuck! I'm sorry, I'm
V.
still waking up.
I have no association with the Green Planeswalker.
Yes, I have no association with the Green Planeswalker of a similar name. I have far fewer muscles than he.
Huh? Far fewer indeed.
Oh,
Fucking Dexville. That guy's arm is made of trees.
God. Oh yeah, you run into Garuk, the Planeswalker from Magic the Gathering.
Fuck.
Ask him what he's doing here, and he leaves. Anyway,
I don't
you run
know.
into Garuk.
Goodbye.
I don't know, a horde or something? But anyway. Yeah, no, you would be seeing Varuk kind of briskly walking, what, to the west, was it? With a pretty stern expression on his face.
Yeah, to the west it was.
Hey, buddy.
He'll pause for a second, hearing that, at a familiar voice, and look around.
Wave. Hey, friend. Are we going in today, or are we just relaxing?
Well, I certainly haven't heard anything in general. I suppose we don't exactly have a full leader figure in our party, nor any particularly efficient method of contact, now that I think about it. But I certainly wouldn't mind going in today. I've just got some business to attend to first.
Okay, I'll start looking around for the others, and we'll gather up. How long do you think you're gonna be?
I'm not actually sure. I've never spoken with a mercenary guild before.
Good luck. Don't get your ass kicked.
I would find it well within my attempts not to. And he'll give a nod. Yeah, and he'll start breaking off there.
All right.
I will attempt to find the other two.
You're able to check the school records for yonder teammates. You notice Vi doesn't really have as much
Dorms.
listed. Yeah, basically dorms, but the dorms are mostly unoccupied. You do notice that Dex does have a home address.
Time to go to this home address.
You see a nice house in a nice white picket fence neighborhood.
And shudder. Ew. Can't believe you live in a place like this. In the nice neighborhood? Gross.
Yeah, in a nice neighborhood. Some people are giving you like weird looks as you're walking through.
I'm in like just clothes with a backpack.
Yeah.
I'll go up and knock.
Yeah, like Dex looks Lancer like pretty quick, and just like as he opens, it's just like opens, sees Diane. You're not here for breakfast too, are you?
No, I already ate. Do you guys want to go dungeon diving today?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, bah, jeez, words. The only way to get stuff done is get stronger, eh?
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. Do you know where Vi is?
Oh yeah, hold on. Vi, finish up in there. We gotta go start going soon.
Fine.
Oh,
Oi, she's a greedy rat.
staying with you, huh? Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, you know how a rat can fit anywhere that they can head in. It's like that.
Or there was a window. She
Oh,
is
yeah,
a rogue.
Well, yeah, no, I was like metaphoric, like it's just kind of hard to stop a rat from getting into a place. Point is,
You could set a trap, but you don't have a real rat problem. You just have a big rat problem.
yeah, like look, if I put a trap out, I'm pretty sure all she'll do is just like do something with it, and then I might wake up and I might step on it because she'll move it. I don't know. She's a rat.
Yeah, but it's not a real rat problem. It's just a big rat problem. If you had a real rat problem, aw, kitty, you wouldn't have that problem.
Oi, fair. Are you done yet?
Fine, will come over. Packed up and ready.
All right.
Still looking hungover.
Just a little.
Clap my hands loudly. Yay! We're all almost together. We gotta wait for Varuk. He's going somewhere out of town to talk to mercenaries. And then he said he'd come back and come with us.
Why is he talking to mercenaries?
Didn't ask. None of my business.
Hmm.
Isn't it sort of our business if we're like a team or whatever?
Not like necessarily. I mean, it is a little strange just talking to mercenaries. I didn't take him for the hiring type. But yeah, whatever he does is up to him.
What's
As long
that
as
old
it's really
What's that old saying? If he dies, he dies.
Oh, I mean, if he dies, he just goes back to the church.
Yeah. See.
Yep. I'm hearing a
Thanks
lot
for
of.
the vote of confidence, guys.
Well, Varuk in my head. All I'm saying is, if he ends up dying, well, I mean, he's really okay. So, I guess we'll all just have a nice time looking around and having a nice, what's it called? Like when you stand at stuff. Tourism. We'll just have a nice tourist walk towards the dungeon while we wait for Varuk to take care of his business.
We can go hang out with Wally and feed him.
Yeah.
We can see how much he can eat.
God, don't do that.
Chug.
How much can you feed Wally? That is the question.
And then when he remembers that he's evil, he's gonna be like, "Hey guys, what the fuck was that? You made me drink 5 gallons of milk. This is why I'm evil."
5 gallons of milk and 1 loaf of bread.
Oof.
Ugh.
Then you gotta sit in the hot sun for 1 hour and not throw up.
Not even regular milk, it's soy milk.
Oh.
No. Vitamin D.
And this
Oh, yeah,
changes
gotta
your
go
life
whole
into
milk.
evil.
Maybe we're the reason Wally turns evil.
You guys never done the gallon challenge?
God,
It's
no.
not worth it.
Anyway.
No, I imagine not.
But anyhow,
You have
Drinking
15
a
minutes
gallon
to
of
drink
anything stuff.
You have 15 minutes to drink a gallon of milk.
Bet I could
and
do
you
it.
get one loaf of bread to help absorb some of it.
Bet I could do it.
That would make it
And
worse.
then you have to lay out on the dock in the hot sun for 1 hour and not throw up.
Oh, okay. Well, that part doesn't sound doable.
So, like, is this one of those I hate humans, and this is the challenge I'll implement in their minds so they do it? Or
That was our that's our church camp challenge.
rough?
That doesn't sound very fun.
Ah, one of those God-fearing types, I see.
This sounds
Yep.
like a movie
It
with
reminds me that
God.
you're human.
So when you throw up in the lake, and then when you throw up in the lake, you catch more fish.
Ah,
Okay.
yes, chum.
Yes.
For the
then you
low
eat
price
those
of a
things.
gallon of milk.
And a loaf of bread.
It's like
Yes.
fucking pain.
So that's what, like $4 altogether?
Yep.
Oh,
A $4 chum bait? Alright.
okay. Anyway.
Awful. Wonderful.
Oh, it is. It is terrible. I've only done it once.
Oh,
God, what
you've
the
done
fuck?
it all.
Brooke, talk to,
Anyway,
talk to the mercenaries already.
am I ambushed by fucking what's his name in his merry band?
Oh, you mean Robin Hood? Don't worry, he's not in this part of the woods.
Oh, wait.
Wait.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I lost? I'm not supposed to lose.
Hold on a second, let me check the script. Alright, let me roll here. Okay, that's pretty alright. You hear a couple of howls as you're walking in that direction, but nothing directly seems to come after you.
Oh, cool. Because that would have been trouble alone.
Yeah. And you come across a small fort eventually, a nice little trading post. You see that there are guards here wearing leather armor, and then you see a large group of people that seem to be chatting with one another and sitting around having a drink, all of which are wearing plate armor.
Those are the ones, I guess.
Yep.
Varuk will very politely make his way over that way. Pardon, is there anyone I would be best to speak to here?
All of them turn to look at you. One of the ones closer to you will ask, "What is your business?"
Helmet. Yes. I had an inquiry as to some trouble you've been having lately.
Trouble?
Yes. Namely with, pulls out that notebook. The Boar's Head.
Oh, we don't have any trouble dealing with the Boar's Head. They're right over there.
What? He'll look.
You see a group of guys that are just like drinking some grog, and they're wearing like next to no armor, just like wrestling in the mud.
Huh. I was given outdated information then, I suppose. Am I to assume you've now have an allyship with them?
What?
You're...
Madison, I think you're misunderstanding something here. This isn't Boar's Head. Those guys are Boar's Head.
I'm talking to Boar's Head?
You're not talking to Boar's Head right now. Boar's Head is the one that you're looking for help.
Wait. Looks at my
You're
paper.
thinking,
Ah! Apologies, I seem to have gotten some of my papers mixed up. Trouble you've had with regards to the Roaring Lions.
the Roaring Lions, well, the Boar's Head have trouble with them, but we don't particularly.
And I suppose you are...
We are the Knights of the Serpent's Tail.
I see. I was uninformed of your presence here. Like, these guys are totally not native in the slightest. I've never heard of them before, right?
Oh, yeah. These guys are weirdos.
Oh, alright.
I mean, they're wearing their helmets as they're sitting down to have a drink.
Well, I apologize for troubling you, gentlemen. I must speak with the boar's head. Fucking shit, okay. No, wait, I
Okay, you
got it
gotta
right.
speak with the boar's head.
And then I fucking shit. Oh wait, the mic is on.
Yeah. I must speak with the boar's head. I apologize for inconveniencing you, gentlemen.
It's all right.
Incidentally, I have no reason to really consider them otherwise. They're just a bunch of, Knights of what serpent?
The serpent's tail.
Right, Knights of the Serpent's Tail. That's a name I'll attempt to remember. But, yeah, okay. He'll then go to the fellows playing in the mud, I suppose.
They seem very merry.
Excuse me.
Ah,
Hello.
what you want? We're not causing too much trouble over here. We're keeping it under control.
No, you seem to be having quite a good time, and I apologize for interrupting this. My name is Varuk. I wanted to speak with someone with regards to some trouble that you've been having.
Oh. Oh, are you here about Mike's intestinal problems?
I am not a doctor, I'm afraid.
Well, that's a shame. What are you here for?
Apologize for your mic. I am here with regards to your contract issues with the Roaring Lions.
Oh, those bastards. Yeah. What are you after?
You see, I have some trouble with the Roaring Lions myself. I wanted to speak with whoever you had on authority on the matter in order to set some matters straight.
Well, I'm Angelo, the head of this branch.
Nice to meet you, Angelo. He'll look at them caked in mud. Right. Well, pulls out his notebook and flips a few pages. So, I'm sure you're familiar with the leadership of the Roaring Lions?
Somewhat. Whenever we lodge a complaint, we get some letters from some people signed in some certain ways.
Indeed, as letters would be signed. He
That's
starts
characteristically.
as they are, scratch his head. Right. Well, am I to assume this is your office, or?
No, this is just where we meet up to talk about how hunting's been going and stuff like that.
Right. Of course. Is there any way where we might speak in a more, official capacity?
I mean, it doesn't get more official than this, I don't think.
I suppose so. He will simply sit down and cross his legs near the mud pit.
He'll sit down, waist deep in the mud.
Right. Well, yeah, he'll flip through some more. And after a point, he'll just put the book down. Look, I'm just gonna level with you. My brother is the person who leads that particular group, and I have a long list of reasons why he shouldn't. Many of which are personal. In addition to that, he's also got absolutely no right to claim the land he's got, and to be frank with you, he's a bit of a problem I can't handle on my own accord. And I attempted to try to inquire about informants, but apparently the guild has gotten very exuberant with its union costs.
Mm.
And so, being you lot are the next closest thing relative to contract disputes, you were my best source of information, so I thought to simply ask you.
So, which one is your brother then? Is it that Turge guy?
That's correct. He'll have a seething look in his eyes for a moment. Yes. Turge.
Turge. Yeah, he's a real condescending son of a bitch. I understand why you'd be out to get him even if you weren't related to him. I'd hate to be related to that guy.
I do hate being related to that guy. But, my relation notwithstanding, there are a lot of wrongs to be righted, and I'd appreciate any assistance you could offer me.
Well, tell you what. If you can get a hold of a sending stone, I'll always have at least one man here at this trading post. If you get your hands on a sending stone, attune it with theirs, I'll be able to get a hold of you in case, well, the next time they try to step in on one of our contracts. So that way you can try and get some more information on where they're at.
That sounds very good. Do you know where I might purchase a sending stone?
Not a clue.
Damn. Very well then.
We found ours in some old temple somewhere, but it was the only one there that was working.
What's the name of this temple? Just so I might consider it.
Oh, it was the ruins of the Naga Imperium.
Naga Imperium. Very well, thank you. Imperium. Very well. This is good information, and I appreciate your assistance so far. And I look forward to speaking with you in the future. He'll extend a hand out.
He'll reach out. His hand is coated very thoroughly in mud. He'll grasp your hand and hold it very, very firmly as he gives it a slow shake. Like, if you manage to help us with getting rid of those fuckers, you've got an honorary spot on our guild, I'll tell you.
He'll close his eyes somewhat in a mild pain, realizing the mud last second, but he'll just, like, lean into the handshake afterwards. Of course. Of course.
Oh, that's
I appreciate it. Indeed. After my dungeon delving days are over, I shall very much consider a position here.
Good to hear it, but I don't know. You're a little bit on the twiggy side of the spectrum.
I'll have you know I have a great deal of strength. It just doesn't appear in the rawest of might.
I understand, but strength earns a lot of respect when it comes to physical might in this industry.
Be that as
I know that there's other ways to be strong, but muscle tends to be the best show of force here.
Wait. All of my stuff now has the flamboyant property, right? Which means I can use it for charisma or intimidation. Like, not to actually intimidate him, but just to give him a small show of force. I'll go for, like, a flourish with one of my weapons.
rolls a 1.
I hope I don't. So I'll go ahead and roll intimidate, just to, like, show off.
Alright.
I also have performance, but I think intimidate...
I was gonna say, isn't that more of a performance if you're just showing off?
True.
I'll let it be intimidate if you want.
If I'm being real with you, it's the same either way.
Okay.
It's charisma, right?
Yeah.
Unless you'll let me use dexterity.
Yeah, use dexterity because you're showing specifically your agility.
Nat fucking 20, bitches.
Aw, damn it.
All your doubt gave me power. So nat 20 plus absolutely whatever.
Alright, he actually flinches a bit and like veers off to the side. It's like, oh, look, I get it. I get it. I get you're some tough son of a bitch. I'm just saying, clients respect big, bulky muscles. That's what I mean, okay?
Whoa! So, like, he does the flourish, and it's like, in addition to that, I'll have you know, strength comes in a variety of packages, sir.
Yeah,
But-
I know. I said I understand that.
And I shall assume your clients will learn it as well, should I ever find myself under your employ.
Probably not. They tend to be a picky sort.
They'll learn. Now, I must be on my way. I have a dungeon to delve.
All right. Man, you guys see that guy? He was crazy.
Dude,
Now let's get back. I've got you 3-1, Michael.
Dude, I was like, yeah, I get it, man, I get it. And then he just fucking waving his weapon around my face. I'm like, dude, all right.
Fucking does that
God,
thing where he,
no.
does that thing where he effortlessly and in a flash puts both weapons at the guy's throat.
Dude, I wasn't saying you suck.
The point is, your clients will come to respect other kinds of strength. But, sheaths weapons, that will have to come to pass.
Yeah.
But yeah, alright. Varuk will at that point start making his way towards the group.
All right.
The group.
Love
You're not calling
Alright.
us that.
So, you all meet in a tavern. Now you all finally have the opportunity to see the valedictorian group who failed to catch one of the rabbits currently cleaning tables and giving you stink eyes as you walk in.
Because they still gotta pay the school even though they're not in the guild.
Yeah.
To my awareness, I think they're on some kind of waiting list until the next opportunity arises.
Which won't be
So-
for another whole year.
So they are giving us stink eye?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're
It
giving you
was a
stink.
delinquent group.
Hey, Grace.
Yeah.
Lads, I just want to say the place is looking great. Give it a couple more years, and I really think you can work yourselves up the chain.
You know, my grandfather started in a mailing room.
See a couple of fists clenched, but they're doing their best to not say anything to you.
Don't
One
do
of
it.
them through gritted teeth. Thanks.
Oh, of course. After all, it's exactly what you deserve. And I'll go ahead and sit.
Oh, by the way, you missed a spot.
By the way, I think I missed a spot over there.
And it's somewhere where you brought in dirt walking in.
Yes, exactly what Madison said.
No, you carried dirt in and then dropped it off. No, I'm joking.
No, the worst part is I
Diane, this is extra juicy for you because like you've got as you guessed before, your old school rival is among the failing team.
Ah, I'm just gonna hide behind Dex, kind of, because I don't want to get spotted.
Well, I feel pretty comfortable with that. I don't think they're going to be noticing anyone but him for a second. I'll talk mad shit.
Yes, that's how you hide. God.
Stop
Well-
ruining my life.
And so that concludes my very lengthy conversation about why, frankly, I think it'd be best if you guys just, like, drop by my house if you're looking for everyone. Just because, you know, I actually have, like, a centralized location. Like, I'm at a place. You guys
I
are
need
supposed
to-
to scattered to the wind.
Hold on, Gage. I need to tell you. I need to tell you the joke that we were having post session when we were playing DOG last week. Basically, we were saying it'd be great if one by one the other party members also end up sleeping in Dex's house, but none of them actually sleep in any of the bedrooms. They sleep in other unrelated rooms.
Honestly, that would be kind of funny.
Varuk's
Yeah.
passed out in the study.
By the way, in case you're
Get
curious,
your own library.
it's a 3-bed, 2-bath. There's a patio. There's an entertainment area. Like, it's a nice house.
Very nice upper suburban house.
Yeah. I got beds.
What's a bed?
I could not possibly trouble you for your bed. But anyway,
However, I'm gonna trouble you for that chair in your study.
Oh, right, because that's way more convenient.
but to respond to, meet up at my house. Oh, certainly. wouldn't hate the idea, though the guild's got a number of very handy facilities here. For example, I didn't get very far, but he'll pull out the portion of the map he had finished the other day. I have been using the maps here in order to create our own to bring into the dungeon proper. Given some more time, sometime after today's delve, I'd like to map out more of it, you see, in order to bring it with us more relevant information.
So you got the fancy map stuff, eh?
Yes, I'm a trained cartographer.
Oh. So you get like real fancy with paper?
Well, in the realm of maps, specifically, but yes.
So like, when you're drawing an area, like, what exactly is your scaling on it?
Scaling? Typically I go for 1 to 5. Why?
I'm trying to think of like snarky questions to ask, but frankly, I don't even know enough information about the field itself to really poke at you. Carry on.
Oh, for example, you see this square here? It carries about 5 feet with it. I just thought it'd be the most...
Wait a second. Wait, so you're trying to tell me that each of these squares is about 5 feet?
Roughly, yes.
Are
So-
you gonna add in the cracks in the walls? and
You
stuff
hear
like
the
that?
you hear the barkeep tune in. He'll say, when it comes to wider scale maps, it's much more efficient to go by 10 feet. And then for your smaller scale maps, go down to 5.
Indeed, I used 5 for this particularly small scale barkeep.
That's why you didn't get very far.
I suppose that's true. I'll have to swap the 10 for the wider angles. But that'll come when it does. For the time being, this is the area we've been so far, and I've got it all mapped out. And to answer your question, Vi, I have included anything we found as far as cracks in the walls go. Although you don't know how useful the information will be, but it's here nonetheless.
You're going to hear in your mind from Atu. She wants you to map the places that have food.
Very quickly, absolutely no related notes for no reason in particular whatsoever. You should probably not eat what you find in the dungeon. Although a quick reprieve, it's destined to leave your form entirely. It's all told, I'm told it can cause a great deal of exhaustion if a bounty is left to your body by means of reset.
I'll be fine. I already had that bologna sandwich.
Just for science, I suppose, what happened after the reset with it?
Vi felt pretty alright still.
I was pretty alright, but I was also kind of hungover this morning.
Really? You got a hangover from...
No,
Unrelated.
unrelated.
Oh, he'll just scratch out where he was starting to write that. Okay. Conflicting information, but thank you all together. A voracious appetite seems to have no particular downsides when it comes to consumption of goods inside of the dungeon. Alright,
Well, I mean, that just checks out.
this could be good information. I greatly do not recommend eating any further things in the dungeon, but if you do, I would like a first-tale account of how that goes for you.
For whatever it's worth, I think you should continue picking up stuff and eating it.
Yeah.
While I don't, there's definitely information to be gained here.
Look, sometimes you gotta take a risk. Sometimes you get a sandwich, and sometimes you get a sandwich that hurts you. But you're never gonna know unless you eat the sandwich.
Let's eat the sandwich.
That sounds like a fantastic way to get food poisoning. But altogether, I believe we have work to do today. He'll close his book.
Oh, you don't want to just sit and drift inside of a tavern all day?
No, I'm a little restless. I actually have need of something called a Stone of Far Speech. Would any of you happen to know where to get one?
I mean, do you know where to get a bag of holding?
A bag of holding? No, I have heard of them, but I have not heard of where to acquiesce one.
Same place I would go, and I assume all that stuff's in the dungeon somewhere.
Nothing can be taken from the dungeon outside of the assistance of our friend Wally.
Huh, you know what? That's right. I kind of forgot about that for a second.
We'd
Man,
have
isn't it wild that we managed to somehow get into the guild? I just completely forgot about that. Hey, I'm saying that loud.
For the valedictorians.
Well, one of them is using a broom, and they accidentally break it. Barkeep immediately turns and said, "That's coming out of your pay."
Oh, bad luck there, friend.
Don't antagonize them too much. But as far as things go, I'm also a bit surprised. If you aren't particularly knowledgeable about the dungeon, why did you choose this as the venue at which you're going to try to make money? There are other places, after all.
Oh, you know, I just sort of felt like it.
I suppose that's as good a reason as any.
Would you call it the biggest gamble?
Indeed, I would. There's plenty of powder down there. Sure, you can't bring a fair bit of it up here. But all the same, personal power is still strength.
It is definitely a place of experience, and the threat of death is warded. Although, I must say, it's a strange thing to pursue without the proper knowledges.
Like, you know, the classes are pretty interesting and all. But you know, if it wasn't for me, who was going to teach the kids in the back how to play maid? What's it called? Old maid.
I heard there were a number of students in that particular curriculum who failed this year. I suppose I now know who to blame.
You're right. The teachers really should pay attention to the people that don't know what's going on. The education system's really failing a lot of folks. I agree. But anyway, we're just sitting riffing inside of a tavern like you said you didn't want to do.
Indeed. Indeed we are. I'd like to get going sometime soon. Did you have anything to report on yourself, Diane?
I made some money and I didn't die. So
Oh, nice going.
I made a pittance myself.
Oh, well, you know, I made like 75 gold yesterday.
You what?
Yeah?
Wow. I didn't think you had any kind of skills like that. What were you doing?
Oh, I was playing lawyer's dice.
Oh, never mind them.
How much did you make?
Not relevant.
40, 43,
Oh, hi, that's
49.
impressive.
I made 49 yesterday.
Well, good for you. It's good to get money. Money's how we get things done.
Anyway, on that topic, shall we go?
Right. Hey, one more dig. Right, we gotta hurry. I mean, after all, the dungeon resets every 20 hours. We gotta get a step on it.
As we're leaving, I thought it was 17.
No, that's just a myth.
They are furious. You can see it in their. They are shaking.
Varuk, as they're leaving, is just pinching the bridge of his nose, trying really hard not to get angry about this. Don't let them get to you, Varuk. It's okay.
It's just a little harmless fun.
He's just kidding, I hope.
I hope.
Alright, so we're...
I mean, my stats would... my stats are a little odd, so I don't know how well that worked for playing stupid.
Doesn't matter, they're angry anyway.
They are pissed regardless.
Because we get to go in the dungeon and they don't.
You know, if they weren't looking at me that way when I walked in, I would have bugged them. But they did. Bad manners only begets bad manners.
Well, that one, and I'll nod, is kind of my bully.
Oh! Well, next time I'll make sure I add some extra spice to my nastiness.
They made my life hell going through school.
Well, don't worry, friend. I'll make sure that I had some real cruelties to it next time. Oh, I'll really turn the gas on.
Thanks,
I'll
I
start acting like I
appreciate
don't
it.
even know what the dungeon is.
I'd ask that you didn't, because that brings me pain.
But I recommend
Intentionally be like, this way to the dungeon, and then walk the opposite direction.
Anyway,
fun riffing. Sorry.
You're good. Actually, you guys are going to see a group standing out in front of the dungeon as we approach.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so what's all this then?
These guys are wearing. You guys know those really crappy like fantasy mobile game ads
oh my
where
god.
like where they go from like level 1 to suddenly level 99 and have like
Yeah.
super bulked up armor.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff these guys are wearing. And they look at you and they say, "Ah, fellow adventurers, venturing into the dungeon.
Do we recognize them?
We no, you don't know who these guys. Okay,
I thought it
hold
was
on.
maybe one of the other classes.
Yeah, no. These you don't know these guys.
Okay.
But
Are they the
fellow-
level 1 or the level 99s?
They're the level 99s.
Oh god.
Fellow adventurers! Ah, we're here to deliver a business proposition to you as the latest people delving into the depths and proving yourself capable having done so.
Right.
I'm dungeon delving in clothes. With a backpack. No armor. And one weapon.
No. You see, this is a business opportunity that anybody who's capable of delving into the dungeon can be a part of.
Right.
I feel like they're trying to sell us car
Oh,
insurance.
they're absolutely
Yeah.
trying to sell us some shit.
Yeah. All right. So when
I'm just waiting for the pitch.
yeah, go on. No, waiting with bated breath.
All right. You are aware, of course, of how you are able to crystallize the energy that you gather from the depths, correct?
I mean, duh, that was like day one. Who doesn't pay attention in class?
That's
Fuck
fair,
you.
that's fair. You are very knowledgeable indeed.
You get a really mean glance from Farouk, but going on.
I wonder why.
But yes, we are part of a business that exports these crystals. And as it turns out, people in regions far away from the dungeon pay quite the pretty copper for them. They're worth far more than turning it into the random currency that you normally are able to. Why continue to just live from grind to grind when you can start increasing your profits tenfold?
Like, does this require signing like a contract or?
I'm
Oh
actually.
yes,
gonna
of
summon-
course. It's a separate job. It has its own work contract.
I'm gonna summon a 2. Oh, my friend here would like to hear the rest of your proposition.
Oh, I'm sorry. We do not affiliate with psychics.
Is
Ah.
that so? He'll stare over at a 2.
I didn't know you were a psychic.
I explained they were psychic beings, aberrations in particular, but
Aberrations aren't those the bad guys? No.
not necessarily. But yeah. So clearly, I'm giving a side glance over to a 2 and thinking to him, they're clearly suspicious, are they not?
Mm-hmm. They are. They're very suspicious.
Right. All right, gentlemen. What are you selling?
Hey, really? You know what? Can I do an insight check?
Yeah, I was actually waiting for it.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and do an insight check. Insight wisdom.
Hmm.
Only one person, though.
Oh, you know what? I'll leave that one.
What's
to you.
insight?
Good question.
Because that's what you're actually good at, and I already summoned it too as part of. Yeah, I don't trust these guys.
Let's see. And would this count with can I add reading emotions to this?
Can
Yes.
you see their faces?
Oh, I know when someone's trying to sell me something that's too good.
How much crystallization do you need for the pitch? Like, how much do we need to give you every single time we come in and out?
Oh, you can give however much you so please.
Okay. Explain the rest of it.
Not stellar.
We get that, yes, you crystallize it. Yeah, you make money by shipping out the crystals. What do we get for giving you the crystal?
Commission.
How much? For how long? How many times do I need to do this?
Oh, you can do it as you please. You make your own schedule.
Oh my god.
So I did not roll amazing, even
your
for my
total?
bonuses. My total is 15.
All right,
Probably
you know these guys are sketchy,
Well,
but you can tell that there is actual money behind what they're pitching.
All I heard was pyramid scheme.
Sounds like one.
hey, by chance, there isn't like, I don't know, hypothetically, an incentive to get all the people into this, is there?
Well, technically, there's, well, if you do manage to convince a friend of yours to join, you do get a small portion of their sign-on payment.
Incidentally, out of the rawest of curiosity, how much is this sign-on payment?
Well, that depends on your level of expertise. It
Okay.
varies from contract to contract.
Very well. So if you were to, as a person affiliated with what you're trying to sell us, try to give a cursory glance at our group here, what would the general sign-on be for us?
Can I like get one of those contracts?
You just want to look at it?
I'd like a contract.
I want to eat it.
Hello.
I love the idea that like the trash rat is the one that's best at reading contracts.
I'm actually noticing in paragraph 4, subsection B3 over here, there's actually sort of a faulty clause.
And for that, it's null and void.
I mean, the only contract I currently have on me is my own that I signed when I signed off.
Oh, that would be a perfect reference. May we see it?
You know, we're not really supposed to
I'm sure those
share wage information with one another.
Oh, truly. No organization actually has that sort of clause. It's just an understood rule.
Is there any way I can use my hand and just go ahead and try and pickpocket people that are looking at us?
That would be real fucking hard. But to be
I'll
fair,
let you make a sleight of hand with disadvantage.
Should I? Can I?
I mean, technically.
it's up to you. If you were to give one of us a heads up, we could probably remove the disadvantage. But it's up to you if you want to go for it right out.
Friends get guidance.
Friends get guidance.
Oh, shoot, I should have used guidance for that roll. Oh, well.
Just kind of elbows, just like, hey, check it out. I'm gonna try and grab a contract.
I mean, yeah, sure, I'm okay.
But
Give
I
me that
certainly
title.
insist. Indeed. Wage information notwithstanding, I would very much like to know what I'm getting into. As you can see from my, he pulls out his fucking grimoire to flaunt with it. As you can see,
Oh,
I'm a very by the books
this
person.
is already gonna be bad.
Hey now. You were just a little under,
Yeah.
10.
And as per that particular
Dexterity?
disparity, I'd like to point out that. What are you guys doing?
And this is also a.
Yeah, so this is sleight of hand. So add dexterity.
Do I add expertise die? Or.
Well, did you choose that as a specialty?
Is pickpocketing a sleight of hand specialty?
I would assume.
And then. Anyway.
Don't forget to up the die from the fucking
Guidance.
guidance.
I would assume.
Oh, wait, did I actually get that guidance?
Yeah, since you were like, damn, you get it.
What do I do for guidance?
It bumps up from a D4 to a D6.
Okay.
Don't two of you have guidance?
Does it stack?
I mean, in base 5e it doesn't.
but can someone look up the language real quick on guidance in this version?
Sure. Yeah. I can
Give
pull
me
it
a
up.
second.
Yeah, because if it just says that it gives an expertise die, then yes, they would stacking up.
The target may gain an expertise die to one ability check of its choice ending the spell. The expertise die can be rolled before or after the ability check is made. That's it.
So yeah, you can have you can increase your expertise die. God damn it, you can increase your expertise die twice.
So you use a D8.
God, is anybody distracting them?
I mean, like we're like loudly talking to them.
Varuk is
Like I've been trying to
outside
get
of
them to explain what the hell they mean by like that and everything else. So I'm like talking
Yeah.
to them,
So
All right.
and they're
tell
not
you
giving
I'll-
me real information.
so
Okay,
Diane,
I
Varuk,
need both
Dexter all
Varuk
roasting.
and Diane to make persuasion checks.
Hey, I can throw a persuasion check in
Ooh.
there.
Hey, real quick,
Okay.
would you consider these guys outlanders?
Yeah.
Hey, relevant ability.
What do you want me to
Yeah.
add to that?
Charisma.
And just so you know, pickpocketing
21.
is a specialty of sleight of hand.
Oh.
Okay.
So would you like that?
Well, so long as Madison doesn't do god awful, your
fine.
guys' average should be good, no?
Would you like pickpocketing to be on your worth? Boom.
Let's see what he
Now
gets.
it's a efficiency. Now you roll a d4.
16 plus a D4.
I rolled a 19.
Jesus.
Then I get +2 to my charisma.
You only get 2 right now.
I got a 17 myself.
Oh, here.
17 or a 7?
17.
Okay.
And I'm rolling persuasion too, huh?
No,
I mean, sure.
because you're currently helping. No, because you're currently helping Vi. All
Okay,
right,
what you mean?
Vi, you no longer have disadvantage on the check.
Okay.
And for that matter,
Stealing a contract.
Or
Dexterity.
So was my persuasion good enough for them to tell me like what the hell's actually going on? Like I just want the information. I don't want the
Wait,
well,
actually,
you
isn't
could do it like this. I don't care about that. What do you want from me so that I can get paid?
Crystals.
Nice.
You pay in crystals, and they pay you in gold.
Plus 4, 22.
Hey, so my total's 22.
All right, you managed to nab the contract.
Yeah.
What's this bad boy look like?
Thick with 3 C's.
Ugh.
It's what?
So it's a lawyer's nightmare. Or a wet dream, depending on who wrote it.
I will take as one last part of this skill challenge. I will take one stealth check from you to get it back to the others.
Oh yeah, sure. I was just ready to just taunt, but you know, that works.
Angie.
Looks like I'm gonna go with my taunt. Anyway, I rolled my total is.
Hey, wait. If I'm helping you, what is that?
that would just be an expertise die, right? Is helping an expertise die or a flat number?
Expertise die, I think.
So
Plus
like,
guidance.
It's just the aid another action, right?
right? Oh wait, does aid another give advantage?
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
Hey, here.
So
Or takes away disadvantage.
Yeah,
well,
no,
it's the
you're
first one I
you're
disadvantage.
yeah. So flat roll here.
a flat roll here and don't add anything, or
Well, no, I mean still roll and add your dexterity and whatever extra T die you might have in the section.
So in other words, just one roll. And your first was not amazing.
Normal.
Oh, here's the D6, bud.
See what little it does for you.
Yeah, that's something. So 7, 9, 13 total.
Oof.
13 total.
you're adding this.
Yeah.
and
So
this.
okay, because because you rolled 2 plus 5 is 7, plus your dex is 11, plus your proficiency is 2, so 13.
13
Okay,
total.
well their passive perception is currently at disadvantage, so that'll pass.
Wow. By the bears.
Yes,
the bears,
it helping just gives you advantage, or takes
Yep.
away disadvantage.
Yep. Takes away disadvantage in this case. But all right, you managed to sneak back over with that big, thick contract. We're talking
Between
like
the two of us, we have the higher int
we're
modifier.
talking like 20 pages, no, 20 pieces of paper, front and back, stapled together.
Shows Dex. Dude. What
Hey.
the hell?
Hey, can I make a culture roll for this?
Ooh.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, go for it.
Would intelligence still be the modifier?
Yeah, intelligence will be your modifier.
Okay.
Fascinating choice.
I have a good intelligence.
No, it's not that. Just the fact that you went for a cultural roll.
Well, because I was thinking about it, it's like, well, this is like illegal paperwork. If any of the skills fall under that, I think culture would have a good shot.
Yeah, definitely. Or just
But anyway, back to responding to that, it's like no bullshit. You give crystals, they give gold. It's plain. It's actually really really simple.
be that as it may, I must ask once more. What was your buy-in price?
23 culture roll.
All right, looking through it, you managed to like heavy skim this bad boy, getting past all the fucking bullshit jargon. You know that this guy had a 100 gold sign-on bonus,
Mm-hmm.
which was basically wavered to come out in percentages of his first like several payments.
But he's
you
got to
al-
pay in crystal.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's basically paying it. Basically, it's coming out of what he would be getting from the payments for his crystals.
In other words,
So if
$100
he would earn 50 gold from sending it in, like 10 of it would be put aside to go back towards his debt. You do find very interestingly that as per the contract, the commission is only about 20% of the actual selling price for the crystals,
in other words, the
which
crystals
is
would-
still,
for one-
which is okay. So roughly, how this translate price wise is, you would still be getting 10 times the worth of just turning your XP into money, but they're still taking 80% of this.
Wow.
So technical.
So-
profit.
You're still profiting, but they're profiting so much more.
So say you give them a chunk of 10 XP.
Yep.
To make it easy. They would get 8 and you would get 2 gold instead of 2 silver. Or 2 copper,
Well,
right?
no. That's no. That amount that I gave you for how much you would be getting, that is after. That's after figuring the 80/20. So it's you. Okay, so 10 XP. That would normally be worth 1 silver.
The solution here is to see where they're selling them.
And so you would be getting 1 gold,
Might be better off setting it up.
and they would be getting 5 gold.
Actually,
Okay.
Or is that
They
4
profit,
gold?
but someone else is making way more off.
Yeah,
of
that's
this.
4 gold that they'd be keeping.
All right.
Which still isn't a bad deal, but it's not good if we have to pay a sign-on bonus.
It's
Yeah.
technically. It's technically a
Also,
good
there
deal.
is, by the way, just to just to hammer it in there, the fee for the sign-on bonus, if it is wavered and not paid up front, it does also have interest.
Why wouldn't it?
Okay, there's the kicker.
Also worse than the school. Also worse than the school interest because it's immediate and 10% per month.
Good lord.
Wow. Okay, so they got anyone who doesn't immediately pay for it.
What's your sign-on non-waiver base?
Like I said, it depends on person to person. They write it differently in everyone's contracts.
True, but my question is, what did you pay?
I paid. Well, I mean, my sign-on was 100 gold.
Yeah, solid pass. I don't have that kind of money.
Oh, but they will waiver it. They will waiver it. It'll
I've still
just
got
come
a
out of
school to
your
pay
first several
off.
payments.
Like, but looking here.
Do what?
I've still got the school to pay off.
Oh,
We
well,
just
yes, but
graduated.
Look, this can help you pay off the schools faster. I managed to pay off.
I
the
don't need
schools
loans. I don't need any more loans.
Look, I paid off my debts to the school like twice as fast as I would have been able to without signing up. That's honest.
Oi, can I ask you a
You know
question?
what? Hey, Dex, just because you got such a high roll, this does mean that you probably think of the idea of whenever you guys are traveling out somewhere else, instead of carrying money, you should probably carry XP crystals.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sell it for a premium.
Premium. Fuck yeah.
Supply and demand.
I'll get that money.
Do you have to dump all your XP that you're holding at one time?
No,
Or can you do it
choose.
in small chunks?
Yeah, you can do it in
die,
small
you're
chunks,
carrying
however
it.
you want.
Unless you're leveling up.
Because if you die, any spare change you've got in your pocket as far as XP is concerned will be immediately lost.
Yeah, you do lose some XP in the process of crystallizing it, though. Keep that in mind.
So it's
How
not perfectly
much?
efficient, but it is safe.
It depends how much you're attempting to put in.
Is it cheaper the more you put in, or more expensive the more you put in?
It gets cheaper the more, like, it gets cheaper the more you put in, but it also takes more time the more you put in.
Okay. So
They
for example,
actually have apt names for the crystals. Small ones that are worth 50 XP or less, they're called seconds. Ones that are worth 500 XP or less are called minutes. 5,000 or less are called hours. 50,000 and less are called days, and all that, etc., all the way up.
I have the Millennium Crystal.
Oh.
But no, real quick. For example, I have 63. What would it take for a second XP crystal? Like, what's the rate
So
of
you
loss?
want to make a 50 XP crystal.
For example,
it-
on 1 and 2.
Okay, let's see, that's 20%. Okay, you actually have just barely enough for that because they do, for seconds crystals, it is 20% of the value you're putting in.
Jesus. So 20% of 50 is
10.
Fuck. 10.
So
yeah,
60 XP to create a 50 XP crystal.
Okay. So the rate of loss is rough, but like manageable.
Yeah.
And it gets less the more you put in. So in other words, it's always roughly around the same amount. In terms
Which,
of genuine.
by the way, with all this like XP grinding and stuff like that, just to let you guys know, I am down like any off session time. Like where two of us happen to have time. Like someone wants to run into the dungeon solo and do some grinding. I am open to do that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Cool beans.
Oi, real quick. Just throw us out there. Up. So, you said you don't have any contracts on you at the moment, right? Besides your own?
Wait, what?
So, you said you currently do not have any contracts on you besides the one that you possess, right? Like, you don't have any ones that we can sign at the moment.
Well, I mean, I don't know why I would be carrying around any other contracts. I don't really have any others.
So,
yeah,
But he's trying to get us to sign up.
right, how would we sign up? Just out of curiosity.
It's a building, just like a couple miles south of town.
Fuck that. That's too far.
All right.
It's just 2 miles. 2 miles.
But we're here. I don't want to walk 2 miles that way to walk back over here to go inside.
Okay. Just
Too much
consider it. I mean, they would also have to like look through your information to fully acquiesce of how much value they think that you would hold towards the organization.
Right. And by chance, if I got my hands on one of these contracts, before I officially sign it, could I have a lawyer look over it?
Well, you shouldn't really have access to one beforehand.
Right, but like, let's say I've got a lawyer of my own, someone I really trust. We go way back, and I just wanted him to take a glance over it. Just because, I'm extremely interested in working with your company, and I really want to. I want to make sure that all the legalities are working out in also mine and the company's favor.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything in the contract about not talking to a lawyer. I'd have to look.
And of course, all of this is always up for negotiations as well, right?
Well, pre-signing the contract, yes.
All right. That sounds good to me. And that's all the information I needed to know. I'll try to stop by your building at some point. I'll even mention your name.
Oh, well, thank you.
What is your name?
Lucy. My
Alright,
parents.
Lucy.
Yes. Well, I'm Lucille. My friends call me Lucy, though.
I want to hang on to this contract. Ooh, I got plans to fit.
You're gonna hang on to it?
Oh, I've got an idea for it.
Oh my god, this guy's gonna go bald.
Hey,
Sheer stress of losing it.
oh, I've got some ideas.
You're mean. You're a mean son of a bitch.
What? It's fine. He's still gonna get paid. He hasn't his contract with proof of payment.
Maybe he does. You don't know that.
Tell you what, I'll give it back to him when I'm done.
I'm done.
Yes, we'll only steal it until we're done with it.
I mean, hey, isn't this like
borrowing?
Borrowing, yeah.
Hey, isn't that what happened in National Treasure?
I'm gonna borrow the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
God.
But all right then. In any case, did you have further business with us?
No, I guess that's it.
All right. Well, it was good talking to you. We gotta get down into the dungeon now and start gathering an XP. Maybe we'll hold on to it for your company, eh? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yes, it's a very prosperous industry.
Oh, don't worry. I expect it to be.
Okay. Forget the casino. I'm running this business.
God.
By the way, I'll talk about. I'll talk about like what I'm thinking.
All right.
You know what you gotta do?
Huh.
What you gotta do is you gotta get get the contract, and what you need to do is make a million absolute minuscule changes just to certain wordings of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just really like, all right, so I had my lawyer look over it. Here's the revised copy. Feel free to take a glance. And it's just a million,
And instead of 20 pages front and back, it's 70 pages front and back.
just absolutely litter it with like way more nomenclature. But basically say the same thing except where it's like, oh, by the way, we get 100% of it and 0 interest.
God.
Eat shit.
And I have an amazing copy to work with, so I know how to word everything.
That's true. That guy's gonna lose hair though.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh man, I recommend he start wearing a hat.
Anyway, I tell you, the dungeons attracted all kinds of folks around it. That lot is one of the most unsavory. They intend to gut and mourn anything they can with regard to profits to be made out of the dungeon.
I agree.
I have no idea what rates they're exactly working with, but it
Oh.
sounds suspicious to say the least.
Oh, it's horrible. Absolutely terrible.
Oh,
But-
you're already familiar then.
Oh, yeah. Hey, are we, like, walking away? Like, are we out of, like, eyesight?
Yeah, you guys are out of eye and earsight.
Because
Your
if you
side.
look over here, like, look at this.
Wait,
The interest kicks in immediately.
is that his contract?
Well, it sure looks a lot like it. But for legality reasons, I really shouldn't admit nothing.
I
I will
see.
I'll definitely say it looks a lot like his contract.
Varuk gives a very concerned glance, considers the people that he was just talking about. Right. Well, anyway, I suppose something-
Unsavory sort.
Right.
Oh, don't worry. I got a bit of an idea in the works for later. But that's just later.
Concerning.
I wouldn't be.
Right. Anyway, on to far easier to grasp matters. What's our plan of attack for the dungeon today?
I was thinking we just did the same exact thing we did yesterday.
The same exact thing?
Like, do we need to do anything otherwise?
I was curious to
Just
know.
MDK everybody.
I was curious to see if you wanted to maybe side with the goblins against the kobolds this time, or perhaps try to venture past the second level.
So,
Or
like,
perhaps we can go get the mercenary contract thing and then keep it so that way we could just bypass them. And then the next day, after the dungeon resets, go to the kobold side, get the pass so that way we could just walk past them and go to level 2.
That's probably an apt thing to do.
Because we can just give the stuff to Wally and then it won't reset. Then we'll just have free passage on the way by.
well, first things first, we're gonna need a badge from someone. Did we grab one yesterday?
We did not.
Right, so we're gonna... Hey, the goblins are like... Even if we say, hey, yo, we're super cool, they're gonna attack us, right?
Yep.
Maybe.
We'd have to convince
Unless
them
somebody's
all
got
that-
some good persuasion.
Yeah.
I mean, I
You
am
do know that there is a war room in town on the south side where some goblin leadership gathers.
Oh, sure, today we can side with the goblins and get the kobolds.
Right. I believe that's
Then we
better.
can just go murder some kobolds today.
There we go.
So that way we can at
Get
least
the
make
pass. And then tomorrow, keep the pass. Go over to the kobolds. After we show the goblins that we have a pass. Go over to the kobolds and just be like, oh, hey, we'll
I
help you
would
fight against the
advise
goblins
caution
today.
with that.
Get their
I would,
pass.
I would advise some caution with that. I think if we wanted to go past the if we were to go past the goblin side peacefully, the kobolds would immediately attack.
But we have to
But-
get both contracts to go downstairs, don't we?
Only one, I think.
No, they both need to sign it. So the troll at the end is basically to like keep the war up here. And so the only way that the troll let people through is if they have a piece of paper signed from both sides where they both unanimously agree. No, they're cool. They can go.
Okay.
They're not a part of the war. Please let them go past. They're not getting reinforcements.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So yeah.
Either that or we could go try and kill a troll.
You see, the stairway down to the second level is not a toll bridge, it's a troll bridge.
Alright, so that's the plan of attack.
Either that
start
or we
with
could just go
goblins,
try and kill a troll.
take down the cold. Well, I mean, we're definitely gonna try to fight it at some point just to get the
Well, that's
XP.
1800 XP.
That's-
Did you say
that's a little more than 400
1800?
each.
Yes, but that's before dividing it up among everyone.
I know.
Oh.
That's still a lot.
Okay,
Yup.
in perspective, when we cleared out all the goblin stuff, we all basically got about 300-ish XP. killing the goblin would give killing the troll would give us all about 400-ish.
450, yeah.
So that one dude's worth that entire like little town,
Not a town, the battlefront.
like one little thing.
The town would be worth more easily.
Easily.
Anyway,
Alright, so yeah. Sword with goblins, kill some kobolds, get them to sign a piece of paper, give it to Wally, come back tomorrow, attack the goblins, give that same piece of paper to the kobolds? I don't know. I don't know what
You see, I thought we had to have a pass from.
Yeah,
Both
you have to have a
sides.
pass.
not a paper.
Oh, I thought it
Pass.
was paper.
In other words, this is going to be way easier.
Oh! Oh, so all we gotta do is side with one and get it from the other and then reverse it the next day?
Yep.
Yeah.
One thing I'm curious of,
Oh, easy.
do we even need their permission to get the pass?
It's the only way we can just bypass the troll instead of having to fight it.
Is the pass a physical item we can loot off a corpse?
Possibly.
I guess we'll find out.
I guess we're gonna have to check all the corpses.
What knowledge would that be to remember if that's been brought up or not?
I have survival dungeoneering or history of legends.
Do I remember this from class?
You remember that basically nobody really messes with the past stuff since it resets, so no one's really experimented too much with it. You know that people who have gotten it in the past have gotten it through like negotiating.
It's never been had through like corpse mangling.
Yeah, no one's ever reported picking it up from a corpse. Is the thing.
So likely we cannot get it from killing them. Very well then. We'll play nice. So yeah, well, you know our course of action. We're on our way to try to negotiate with the Gobelinos.
And then
Ah,
murder kobolds.
And then
I'll
murder
take
Troll.
a group stealth check.
I will help. I am a stealth
Actually, wait, hold on. Don't make the stealth check yet. First, you guys have to meet back up with Wally near the entrance.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
All right, so you guys meander down the stairs into the dungeon, and you see Wally just kind of like chilling. There's a big okay, so you guys said that before going to the pub, you were going to go down there and just like give him a bunch of food, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, he's still near the entrance where you guys like gave him a bunch of food, and he has eaten like the entire pile.
Oh,
Think.
Good on
Can
you,
I
mate.
put it
Let's have
as
a good
the
breakfast.
something that I do every day is just come feed him at least once a day, even if we don't go in the dungeon?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Or is the guild going to provide him with food as well?
Basically, you picked up food from the guild to give to him.
Okay.
Since the food technically regenerates after he's done digesting it, I mean, you're able pretty easily to just write it off because there's technically no expense.
No, there.
Not that anybody would purchase the food if they knew where it was beforehand.
I thought he doesn't reset.
He doesn't reset, but after he eats
It's off
something,
first.
yes, while it stays inside of his body, it doesn't reset. But a man has to poop eventually.
Oh.
And
Yeah,
then he'll
reset.
reset his supply, but I thought we were bringing him food from outside the dungeon.
And it resets back to outside after he's done eating it.
Basically, not just food, but like things like sweats or any
That's
other
that's why I mentioned Vi has a messy ration in her bag.
Not that it's like excrement or anything. It's just the ration without its container.
Yeah.
In other words, it's perfectly safe in the way that like
It's
You
in
know.
all rights and technicalities safe. Not that
And the way
anybody
that, like-
would actively consume knowing the source.
in the same way that like purified urine is technically clean water.
So just don't
I
talk
mean, you
about
don't
it.
even have to purify urine; it's already sterile.
I mean, like free
That's
of like
that's
the
false,
sulfur.
but okay.
But you
Alright.
know what I mean.
I know.
All right.
Anyway.
But yeah, it looks like he has eaten like everything. You guys put out like so much food, and he has eaten every scrap of it.
I don't know about
He sees
anyone
you
else.
guys, and he lets out a small burp. It's like, oh hey, you guys are back.
Yeah, you doing all right there, friend? You don't got like a stomachache or nothing?
No. I feel pretty all right.
I mean, that's good.
So he's
What-
still sitting there with a
like,
bunch of javelins.
Yeah.
a look of like.
Meanwhile, the garrison is panicking because where's our javelins?
What?
Um,
Oh yeah,
Oops.
that's right.
Varuk has a disquieted
We come
look.
bearing gifts. A shitty.
Yeah, I made javelin.
We're bringing you javelins.
Meow.
You seem to be running low.
We did
That should be the pitch.
God.
But yeah, no. Real quick, Varuk has a disquieted look on his face. Chu's thing earlier, that said the only thing that they felt was hunger coming from this guy, has left an impression with Varuk. Even though he's not immediately hostile, there's something off-putting about him. So just know that whenever Varuk sees Wally, it's met with, pity, but also not
What
fear.
the fuck is that guy?
Not fear,
Trepidation.
but trepidation. Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay. Whatever. So I just picked up all my dice and dropped them.
Oh no!
4, 4, 4, 4, 10, 4, 8.
Glad those are D8s, right?
No. Like I picked up all of my dice. Like a regular set.
Okay, I thought you meant that you accidentally dumped your entire dice tray onto the floor. Like that's a lot of D4s to worry about.
No, I only have my new metal set out
Gotcha.
in my dice tray. I just picked them all up out of my dice tray and dropped them all. And then I got an 8, a 4, a 4, a 4, a 4, a 4, and then a 0, which is 10. I just thought it was funny that there's a lot of 4s.
Yeah.
A lot.
So we pick up Wally, and now we're gonna go stealth our way over to try and negotiate.
Yeah, we'll take a group stealth check.
All right.
You will not be helped or hindered by Wally in any way. Just gonna be your guys' check.
That's not bad. Pretty good.
18 total for me.
21 total.
All right, who needs the scout leader?
Here you go, Andrew. You better believe in that roll. I tell you guys, it runs off belief. That's good. Yeah. About
Alright.
10.
I'm pulling up that Owlbear Rodeo.
I got a 21, and if somebody
Uh-huh.
needs a 21, they can take a 21.
Hey, I gotta try one.
Andrew?
Stealth checks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dex and proficiency plus stealth if that's what your stealth thing is good for. Wait.
18 total.
All right, so I'll take the scout leaders, but mine wasn't bad.
What
Yeah.
was yours?
I also got an 18.
Yeah, 18, 21, 21.
Okay.
Not that it like matters, but
Well, whoever wants it can use it. So
I'll use it.
sure.
No.
Didn't didn't you get the exact same?
Yeah, that's
I
legit.
will use it.
So yeah, one of the 18s will take it, which puts your guys' average, over 20. So you're good. You managed to sneak past a couple of goblins that seem to be out and about today. Just meandering around, picking up some of the dead. It looks like a couple other adventurers were already through here at some point. But you guys managed to make it to the building that is being used currently as the war room. unhassled.
Peeks head in. Hello! Ah!
All right, are you guys
Hmm.
wondering how do you guys want to enter this?
I'll be back in a minute.
So like, I was just throw this out there. I was feeling sort of like a knock knock knock. Excuse me, we're here to help with the kobold problem.
Oh yes, we're kobold exterminators.
We're pretty good at killing them.
God,
Pretty good at killing kobolds. Ah, sure.
Yeah,
it's
sure.
okay,
Let's
we're
do that.
not even in Geneva.
Also, Grace, I would just throw this out there. If I see that one goblin that I was like unlucky day for you, I would love to just be like, "Oi, friend, I've got a feeling today is a good day for you."
God.
Thanks. You have no idea, huh? Anyway,
That was one of the guys in the medical building, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh. All right, we simply await the return of Gage, and then you all can begin your attempts at negotiation. So you just want to knock on the door and be like, "Kobold Busters."
Kobold busters, here to bust some kobolds. You know why? That looks less suspicious.
Yeah.
Just be like, "Hey, didn't you get the memo? We're here. We're ready to kill some kobolds. Come on, gang."
Come on, gang.
Oh, I don't know why we're not killing kobolds yet. But that's what we want to do all day.
Bro, fucked up.
See, like Varuk, I may be killing them, but you're like murdering them. There's a subtle difference.
I love the reverse logic here.
We're farming like monsters in a dungeon. You're like killing people.
Yeah.
Like, you see how yours is kind of worse?
I frankly think your apathy is a great deal more alarming. Even if they're caught in this temporal loop, their consequences are real. Honestly, it's pitiable beyond all else. However, it's a means I must accept as to an end. You see nothing here, and I find that terrifying.
Oh, I mean, like, you're benefiting from this too.
Indeed. As much as I am, I take it with the weight it deserves.
Yeah, well, regardless of like what you say, you're still doing the same thing I am, aren't you?
The
Yeah.
remorse, I believe, is the necessary component you're missing. Imagine for a moment, one day we clear the dungeon and it doesn't reset. Will you consider their lives then?
Well, even if I did, at least I'd be doing it the one time compared to the millions of times you've been doing it. You're gonna get tired of that at some point.
I already am. But it's a fact I must face.
Fucking acting all high and mighty.
Completely irreverent. People like you are some of the scariest in the world.
Thank you?
No, it's an insult.
I'm calling you insane, you son. No.
Basically.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We're discussing the ethics of killing monsters in a dungeon.
Yeah.
A new hit anime.
I don't
Is it
think I
wrong-
like this.
Is it wrong to kill monsters in a dungeon? Question mark.
Is it more or less wrong than picking up girls in a dungeon?
One time it almost was though.
I mean,
Probably less wrong.
Yeah,
Anyway,
God. But all right. So you guys want to just knock on the door?
that's probably not the best approach, but it's not like we have many other olive branches to offer.
Tell you what. What is it? What's the key in here?
I don't know
Wait,
if this
what?
door has a key.
Right. So I'm
It
gonna knock on
doesn't-
and be like, excuse me, hello, here to help with kobolds.
Wow, straightforward as it gets.
Well, yeah, these are. Yeah, Varuk, these are real living people. All right.
I mean,
It's
they're
best to talk
goblins.
to them like such.
I don't want to hear that from you.
I don't want to hear that from you.
No, because you don't want to hear the truth. I see.
All right. So the doorknob turns and slightly cracks open. Nobody says anything though.
I suppose this is an invitation in then? Right. Well, we are going to be coming in now. Pardon us.
So you push the door open?
Yeah? Without walking through it first.
Right. You see like 12 spears pointed at your face, not thrusting at you or anything, just like pointing at you guys.
You shopping these today, lads? It looks pretty good.
We're here to help you with your kobold problem.
All right, let him through. Let him through. Let them through. All right, so the kobolds part, and out from the darkness of the room walks a hobgoblin.
Don't you mean the
Just,
Don't you
just all
mean the
translated
goblins
is
part?
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, the goblins part. My bad.
Very good.
And there's a hobgoblin.
Open up the goblin war room is full of kobolds. Well, looks like we already
No.
lost.
Conspiracies about ages.
I can't believe it. Everything I know about the first level's wrong. We're gonna tell the guild.
Hello.
No.
Welcome to our war room. Are you perhaps some mercenaries looking for work?
That is
Yes.
the gist of it.
Ah, you'll have to excuse my men. They've been rather on edge for the past several days.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right. I can tell they've been on edge for quite a while.
Oh, actually, our calendars are a bit out of date. I meant to ask, what day is today?
What did I say? Was it Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was Tuesday.
No, yeah, it was Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
Tuesday. Right. Thank you. Alright, and I'll set up my star charts later. So, we came to you with regards to assisting you. We heard there was a conflict between the goblins and kobolds of this region.
That there is. Those bastards are trying to kill us.
They are?
Yes. They're attempting to poison the water supply that comes to our part of town.
That's quite nefarious.
Indeed. Unfortunately, the Overseer has cut off the normal routes out of this place and quarantined us.
I see. So, until you deal with the Overseer, who oversees both?
The Overseer. He's the Overseer.
Farouk, like, one-to-one in his head thinks it's, like, the troll.
Yeah,
but-
I was assuming it's a troll.
So, like, we know this, but we can't know that we know this.
Oh, no, you guys don't really have records of, like, an entity called the Overseer.
In other words, huh.
Oh boy, something else to add to the library archives.
Apologies. I cannot say that I'm familiar with an overseer in this area. Again, we're mercenaries from on far. We wouldn't know your local customs.
Ah, well, the overseer is just called the overseer.
Hmm.
There's no other name, just the overseer.
Oh, it checks out.
What is
race
the
is it?
overseer, I suppose?
Oh, the overseer is meant to bring an end to any conflict before it escalates to death.
Yet there is a
But
war
it,
here?
for some reason, has decided to leave us to our own devices.
Abandoned by your peacekeeper. That's quite
Well, it may have to do with an assassination attempt that was made against him by the kobolds.
Oh, that too is quite nefarious. Poisoning your water and attempting to assassinate your peacekeeper, trapping you in this place.
Yes, exactly.
And so now you're at war. Well, as hired blades, we'd certainly like the coin.
Aye. We've been at war for 1 week. It's been terrible. We thought it'd be over by now, but it just keeps escalating.
That's quite sorry to hear.
Sad reality of war.
Do what?
Sad reality of war, Dex said.
Yes.
Well,
Aye, that's true.
nonetheless, we would like to assist you.
All right. How do you think you can help?
Well,
Like, primarily by waylaying on them.
Performance with the flamboyant property, I guess.
No. I
Lead
mean,
charge.
anybody can walk up to a kobold and slit their throat. What do you bring to the table?
Beyond might?
Rats.
Well, rat,
Singular, unless something's changed.
Magic.
Yeah, I can always communicate with. I don't know.
Magic is definitely helpful. What I'm really looking for, though, is how you might be able to help our community.
Your community?
Yes, our community. What can you do for us? We have the war effort. It's quite strenuous on everyone around here. It's terrible.
You know, I actually got some practical skills.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah.
What is? I also have a healing that I can do every short rest.
Well, if you're able to help out in the medical facilities up by the front lines, I would very much appreciate it. I can send word that we have some unmarked mercenaries coming through.
You know, I actually know a thing or two about buildings. You need anything repaired?
Yes, we have quite a
repair
few
the armor.
structural issues that have come up due to some rather ingenious attacks that have been made. Trebuchets that throw things at us.
I'm half proficient in medicine as well.
Excellent.
I can also mend any damaged arms or armor.
They'll want your help over at the garrison then.
Right. So I believe we've got a suite of skills. Has Vi said anything with regard to anything? Or?
Rat.
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 I offer you rat in these trying times.
I offer you rat in these trying times.
I offer you a
Delicious.
Protein.
Not that kind of rat, please.
Hello, I can eat your food.
You know, there is something that Vi could be really good for.
Huh.
Checking the food stores for any food that is incredibly rotten and might spoil the rest of the food.
You're so right.
I'll be the real taste tester.
It's rotten. Look, disgusting, horrible. All right, well,
Propose that.
all right, go team. Let's improve the quality of these goblins' lives. Woo!
Well, that
All
means
right. Skill challenge time.
mine's a fucking spell, so I don't gotta.
Haha.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright,
Well,
I'll-
I have guidance to help me with my medicine,
Yeah.
even though I get
Funny.
half my proficiency bonus added to it anyways
It comes out of
because
nowhere, but yeah.
reasons.
Okay.
God, there's so much good stuff for level 1.
Like being a Mason, in my opinion, is one of those things where it's just like it comes up a little more than you think it would.
It sounds boring, but it's one of those genuine cornerstones of civilization.
Oh yeah.
Like it's straight up in Dexelix's backstory that he was brought up in a family of a long lineage of Masons.
Mm-hmm. All right. So let's see here. I'll take a medicine check from Gage.
Do. Medicine. What do you want me to run my medicine off of? Wisdom or intelligence?
Wisdom.
$19.
19. Okay. Dex, I will take your check. It'll be intelligence based.
Mm-hmm. All right. And I'll go ahead and grab my D4 for architecture. Is my specialty actually engineering?
Hell yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Got really high.
You know.
Glance. Oh yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, you know the one.
Not one, but the one.
Yeah, you know. All right. I mean, I rolled a 1 on the D4.
Ah, damn, total bust.
So total for me, 26 total.
26.
Yeah, I rolled
Okay.
a net 20.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I built it.
All right. Andrea, I'll take a perception check. It is scent based.
Haha.
Yeah, you can use it. Remember, you have to leave.
Wisdom or intelligence, whichever you choose here.
And then I get advantage because it's a.
If there's
I
a
get
dude that
advantage,
needs
right?
emergency,
Smelling?
like, oh my god, they're gonna die if I don't do this, I do have my... Here, have 3 health once per long rest.
Well, what a coincidence! You do recall, when you guys were fighting, there was someone getting rushed in from the north door, and yeah, he still comes getting rushed in with a very grievous wound, and you do manage to use your once per day healing, and he is stabilized. Still requires medical care, but is stabilized.
Neat. Smile to myself, I remember killing you. Don't say it out loud, though.
Well, technically, you killed the guy that carried him in, and he still died bleeding out on the floor.
What'd you say? Add to it?
Either intelligence or wisdom.
All right. Anything else I add to it, or just roll and add intelligence or wisdom?
I mean, besides for the fact that it's scent based, nope. That's I mean, your proficiency bonus if you're proficient with perception.
Oh. Okay. 13 total.
Woohoo! 13, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's only one. So I mean that's not too bad so far. Let's go up to Varuk.
Baruch,
Mending.
this fucking guy over here.
Look. It's a spell. It's a fucking cantrip. It's free.
It is a fucking cantrip. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna have you roll an investigation check.
Ooh, spicy. Alright.
Just to, quickly go through which ones really need mending the most, considering that mending actually takes a little while to cast.
Does it? Does it?
I don't know.
Okay.
You should know your own spell.
Like, alright, I'm pull up the spellcast. So I rolled an 11 plus.
Doesn't mending just give 1 hit point?
No, you're thinking of 3-5. Yeah, it's basically just minor repairs, cracks and stuff like that, nothing major.
Oh, okay.
Mending takes a minute, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So in other
Takes a
words-
minute to cast.
It takes a full ass minute to cast, yeah.
Uh-huh, yeah. It must be smaller than a foot in all directions. I mean, it's arms and armor, so it really wouldn't be.
Plus they're goblins. They're kind of small.
Yeah, especially small creature here. Like, it's easy to go ahead and, like, mend a piece of equipment. But you gotta be at least somewhat efficient with it, considering the
Gain,
casting
an
check.
expertise die on maintenance checks if you're able to cast the spell on the item you're treating. Okay, so, sure.
Actually, yeah, roll maintenance.
What the fuck is a maintenance check?
Something you
don't
do
have
with your...
to. Oh, well, go ahead.
At any rate, 11 plus
Everything
3.
has a maintenance check in the items.
Right, they do. I'm assuming everything here is pretty low, so 16.
But you
probably
have to
around-
have the tool proficiency for whatever you're doing your maintenance on.
Shit. Don't
Do you
count
have
that.
Smith's? Are you proficient with Smith's tools?
Only cartographer's tools.
Ouch.
I can repair your maps with the greatest of ease. But no, yeah, no, just 14 as far as the raw intelligence is concerned, plus mending.
Okay. Well, so all in all, you guys did pretty all right. Thankfully, the ones that were a bit more important, the medical and structural issues, passed. So I'll say that weighs more heavily in your guys' direction.
Oof.
Vi gets distracted and eats a little too much food. Some of the stuff that isn't spoiled yet, but it'll be spoiled like tomorrow.
The day that never comes.
It's gonna go back tomorrow, man. Trust me.
Trust me.
I'm a rat. Would I lie to you?
Trust me. But yeah, you guys meet back up back at the war room.
Like, how long do we do this for?
Like a couple hours.
Oof.
Okay, that ain't so bad.
You're doing like structural work, John. I don't know what Dex expected.
What do you mean this doesn't take 10 minutes?
I mean, shame. But I'm also proficient in Smith's tools, so if he needed help over in getting that done, we can do that too.
I will say that there will be an incident up near the medical bay where Diane will actually have to take a shot with an arrow at a kobold that's like rushing through.
Why would I use an arrow?
I mean, you'll be getting it back on the reset.
I don't have a bow.
Wait, what was your ranged attack then?
Oh,
You
she
mean
Oh,
told
right,
my
Eldritch
75?
Blast.
You mean my 75 cantrips that I have?
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, you're 75 can't.
Grace, clearly Diane throws it.
Because I have pestilence at 60 feet. I have chill touch at 120. And
Or your
yeah,
bow ranger.
Alright.
my Eldritch Blast is only 15 feet.
Or javelins.
I threw
Alright, Chill Touch will definitely be
raise
the one
my
that you'll have
bow
to use
strength,
then.
so this honestly doesn't change much.
But yeah, you managed to stop a kobold from rushing through. And yeah, they're very happy with you helping out. These faces that were looking upon you with horror just the other day are greeting you with a nice warmth in their eyes.
Oh, doesn't that just make you feel warm and fuzzy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, lovely.
And
Yeah,
They're in a
no,
group.
I have no guilty feelings. None.
yeah, what's
Zero.
wrong with everyone else?
Zilch.
Yeah,
Means to an end.
exactly.
Oh,
All
but
right,
I'm
you
the
guys meet back up, and the hobgoblin is twirling his little mustache, which I forgot to mention before that he has a little mustache.
Oh, a little mustache.
Not a little mustache. He's twirling it. He says, "Oh, very well done.
Why?
Some
Thank you.
of you have done some great deals for my people. I would like to offer you one of these. This is something that we give to mercenaries that pass through here." And he'll like make a little hand motion, and a little badge is created in his hand.
Interesting.
So long as a person in your group bears one of these, you'll be able to pass through, and people will immediately recognize that you are a friend.
That's quite something. Magical conjuration?
Yes.
Well, thank you very much.
Mm. Oh, it's gonna be a true honor.
Nods.
I look forward to you helping us out tomorrow. We're going to have a very, very big fight coming up.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Should we, like, go bum rush the kobolds today just to get an idea of their fighting force, or are we coming back tomorrow? Like, around what time is it outer dungeon time?
Outer dungeon time, it's getting like 6 o'clock. Dungeon resets at about 8.
Oh, it was just about 8.
8 o'clock?
Yeah, it used to reset at midnight, but remember that thing I mentioned last time where the dungeon got reset early that one time the guy like fell through the floor?
So it
Yeah,
did time
so now it resets at 8.
4 hours earlier. You're on to something when you said 20 hours. Anyway,
Wait a tick.
still 24 hours. But
Wait.
it did for at one
Technically,
point
we
it
could
was-
do an overnight stint in the dungeon.
No, the moment it hits the reset, we get kicked out.
It's
Yeah,
okay,
but then you can
everybody
turn around and walk right back in.
I mean, true. You guys haven't tried yet just holding hands with Wally when the reset happens.
Wouldn't that be something?
That's a fucking concept. Actually, let's do that. Actually, let's do that for real. This is the best place to find out.
Oh, but wait, if we don't leave, I can't gamble.
No, you can do that later. We're dungeoneering right now, Dex.
Oh, I want to make money.
We will make money. We'll make so much bank.
So wait,
Oh.
if we got 2 hours, that means we can totally go over and smoke some kobolds though right now.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say kobold weed or something, but alright.
Yeah, we're gonna go do that. I want XP, damn it.
Oh yeah, speaking of XP, you guys completed a side quest.
Oh, alright.
Let's see. You guys will earn.
Kitty cat, that's ketchup. Don't like that. It'll make you sick.
Everybody gains 300 XP.
Yeah!
Da-da-da-da-da.
Woohoo! Yeah, buddy.
All right, 363. What's the next level up?
1800.
Gonna be a minute.
1800.
No, how much did we just get?
300.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, fuck it. Let's absolutely go smoke some kobolds.
Yeah, smoke some kobolds. Let's get some fucking.
We have
work.
like 2 hours. Let's go kill some kobolds, and then
Yeah, we have time.
right before reset, we just hold Wally's hand.
Right outside of the kobold war tent.
And let me say, hey, we're here to help you guys out.
Oh,
Hey, did your
God.
friend have one of those goblin badges? No.
No,
We
no,
stole-
because it'll reset. Maybe
No,
we
no,
can
no.
prevent the assassination attempt.
Oh, well.
Wasn't that a week ago?
Do you want to ask him about the assassination attempt?
Sure.
Oh, well, the assassination attempt against the Overseer. That was a week ago. That was the last straw.
Oh, so they are being divinely punished by having to fight in this. Okay.
Maybe. We gotta hear the kobold side of the story. Because if we made an insight check, I don't even feel like we have to. He's telling what he believes to be the truth, right?
But when we go
Oh,
over
yeah.
there, we're like, oh, the goblins are trying to kill us. They've been poisoning the water.
Yeah.
They attempted to kill the overseer.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna hear, yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious as to like
Honestly-
I want to. That's why I wanted to do both sides.
Mm-hmm. I think we're gonna get the best information we can out of the troll.
And then the troll's like, yeah, I'm just fucking guarding the door. I don't know shit.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, so I think that's the plan. Let's kill some kobolds. Let's get some more XP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we should fight our way to their war room,
Oh, and,
and
then
then
wait for the reset.
like wait for the reset. Hold hands with Wally.
I said this. How come no one applauded when I said
Brilliant.
Because
Ryan.
it doesn't do like. Do you want to hear clapping over a microphone? Is that what you want?
Oh, no.
No, John started clapping as a joke.
I'm making fun of Madison.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm kidding though. But no, yeah. I think we should go with that course of action.
Yeah, that seems to be the smartest thing to do.
We should also.
And then we can get the kobold side of the story after we hide the. So Wally can wear it while we get out of the kobold side or out of the goblin side, and then put it in his pocket, so it's still technically in his inventory.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds like a plan.
That guy's gonna be really upset when his day resets and he's missing a spell slot for conjuration.
No, it's basically a cantrip for him.
Pop out a couple more of those bad boys.
One for the whole crew?
One for each adventuring team. As if we're giving those fucking losers any headway.
So,
I mean, also you wouldn't really be able to give them to them, because if Wally doesn't have them at the end of the day, they're bye beans.
Mm-hmm.
So is this part of the dungeon like open to the sky?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, nope. This is big ass cavern. There's some bioluminescence around here. There's some crystals that are providing light, but otherwise, no. It's all in a cavern.
Okay. I was just curious if like this was like the only open air part of the dungeon.
Ah. Gotcha. Oh, that hurts. Okay. So. Oh.
Time to murder some kobolds.
Here, let me pull up the goblin side of the map, and we'll just reuse that and act like south is north and north is south.
wait.
Oh.
Are we going to actually roll combat style? Or are we going to say, well, they're 1/4 CR kobolds and we're just going to go stomp their faces in?
Can't do that until after you fought them at least once.
Okay. I was just double checking.
Yep. Ow.
Who knows? maybe these kobolds got some real oomph into them.
No, there's going to be a lot more traps.
You say that as if goblins aren't also known for their traps.
I feel like kobolds are more famous for their traps.
Yeah, they are. It's all Tucker's fault.
Who?
Tucker was the guy that really popularized kobolds and traps and like tactics. He was a I don't remember what fort he was at. I don't think it was Pole. No, it wasn't Fort Pole. But basically, like he was a combat veteran that would play D&D with his friends, and he would use actual war tactics for his kobolds. Yeah, kobolds got popularized for their trap making really after a column got published in Dragon magazine, detailing like the kind of shit he'd do, like have them throw Molotov cocktails, make murder holes, foxholes, all that jazz.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. His players, like, it was like at the entrance to a mega dungeon too. And all the players, like, absolutely, like, they're fine going down to, like, the lower floors of the dungeon, fighting giant, like, CR 15, 16, 18, 20, 23 demons and devils and all these giant creatures. But, like, their characters would have, like, PTSD flashbacks anytime that they had to, like, stop in at the first floor to deal with the kobolds.
The kobolds were the scariest part.
Honestly, that's kind of funny.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh god, that went down wrong.
Master Roll.
Oh,
Easy.
yeah.
It's
You're gonna
my
hurt
first
yourself.
point.
I did hurt myself.
Like it's almost exclusively my phone, by the way. I don't drop like anything else.
Oh god, I don't. Okay. I think we might have to call it at an early session here, just because I haven't actually devised the kobold traps in question yet.
Oh,
So clearly we could just get the goblins now by surprise.
ha! Backstab.
Oh! But yeah, sorry about that, guys. I would be ready if I didn't, like, accidentally nap for 3 hours.
No, you're good.
You're good.
It
Yeah.
happens.
I'm only so much.
That it does. That it does. I'm glad we managed to have this short session, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep, it's progressed it. We did a side quest, and we have a very solid idea of some real bullshit to do next time.
Hmm.
Yeah. May we meet again in 2 weeks in search of more XP.
God, we just need
Indeed.
more.
More.